You know what pissed me off?
What?
Like literally within the last 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I realized that in the years we've been doing this podcast, we've never had a Halloween episode.
It's been 1 year.
We didn't have one last year.
And the years of doing this.
We started.
We did, kind of.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, Cap dressed up as a wolf. Remember that?
That was not Halloween.
What was that?
That was just him doing some bullshit.
He was a wolf, though. I remember that. Does that count as Halloween?
No, it wasn't Halloween because we were banned during Halloween, so we took a hiatus from the pod.
Oh, that's right. Well, it's not my fault. What do you want me to do about it?
I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to go put on a costume then?
It's too much effort.
Yeah, literally. It's too much effort.
Next year.
Oh, we're in next year.
Next year, we're going to do full
We'll do Halloween once every month next year.
Prosthetic. Can we do a Halloween episode for my birthday?
Yeah, we can do whatever. Whatever you want for your birthday.
Thank you.
We can absolutely do whatever
Check in
you
your
want.
goddamn phone.
I'm just trying to see who the fuck you think I am trying to like dress up for a podcast. Get out of here. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, next year for sure.
We kind of forgot. Well, to be honest, we're like fatigued. I'm going to speak for myself, but I'm just looping you in. We're Halloween fatigued.
I am Halloween fatigued.
Okay. I need all our friends next year to come together and throw one party.
Yeah.
One singular party.
Yeah.
I can't do this shit anymore.
Or something happens and we become like financially like amazing to where we just throw our own big Halloween bash.
Yes.
Which would be yes. What was that?
It's
like an evil villain, dude?
Yeah, I'm like,
yes. A perfect plan. Let us get all of our people together and we will do ritualistic Blumkining. Hi guys, welcome in. Wallahi. Welcome in, Hababis, to another episode of the Ayyrabs podcast.
If this was like 2 months ago, I wouldn't have known what a Blumpkin was. But then you told me what it was.
I only educate. My job is somebody who educates, much like somebody else on the platforms that we're on.
We have so much Twitch drama.
Yeah.
And so some of it is Twitch drama. Like, I'm going to say 2/3 of it's Twitch drama, and then there's like 1/3 serious shit.
Yeah, I thought we were done with, we'd had the episode last week where we talked about TwitchCon, and I kind of thought that was just going to be the end of it. I was hoping that would kind of just be the end of it, but things have just been getting a little bit more crazy and crazier on the platform itself.
It's like
your favorite Twitch streamers attacking each other. Your favorite Twitch streamers saying some shit.
And the crazy thing is, we finally don't have a place in this.
I know, we're not even in it. So of course we're gonna do what everybody else does, and we're gonna insert ourselves into this one. We're gonna do the classic thing that everybody else does, and we're gonna make it about ourselves.
Yep. No, genuinely, like this feels like 2022 Twitch all over again.
I know.
Same people involved, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
When you think about it. So, QTCinderella is under fire right now. Mm-hmm. So, a few days ago, she did a stream with KDB and Vanilla Mace. They were supposed to play Phasmophobia.
Right.
And Vanilla and Cutie were talking about something, and then Cutie essentially started saying that she doesn't believe that you should cut people off because they have like homophobia, transphobia, whatever, like all the phobias. And she applied this to family, obviously, and then she also related it to the Phase Boys. We watched a clip. We're not going to play the clip on the podcast because he threatened to copyright sue people, and we're not. I don't need another copyright.
Don't need another lawsuit. Don't need another lawsuit here. Yeah.
So take our word.
We are doing gists of what was said. We are saying, yeah. If you want to, wallahi, we watched it. Wallahi, if you want to, you can find it yourself.
It's trending all over TikTok.
It's all over TikTok right now. So we're not going to play it because we don't want to be we don't want to go through law.
I don't need number 2.
Don't need number 2. And 2 in a year is crazy. 2 in a year would be absolutely insane. Like, you're not famous enough to have 2 in a year,
Maybe I am famous enough, but we just don't realize it.
We've been trying to tell you that for years.
that I'm famous and I just don't realize.
Yeah, we've been trying to tell you that for years now, and now you want to believe it. So yes, yeah. Now is the time you want to believe it at the height of
the height of
conflict.
Yeah.
So in the video, and once again, this is not word for word. Cutie was talking about how, she's not going to be somebody who treats hate with more hate. She approaches it with love, and she's going to be nice no matter what to people. And on top of that, she said that if you have homophobic people in your life, once again, all the phobias, she's not going to cut them out just because of that. She's going to try to educate them, and be that voice of advocacy for people within those groups.
And one story she brought up is like her father and stepbrother.
Yes.
About how her father misgenders her step sibling, but she's not going to cut her dad out for it. But she's explained to him multiple times why it's wrong.
Yeah.
In terms of family, I can agree not to cut family out because I feel like we've all dealt with family members like that.
Right. She was saying one big thing that she said was it's not black and white, and I do agree. Mm-hmm. It's not black and white, but it does depend. It is depending on the circumstance.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't think that, if you have a family member that is one of the phobias or one of the ists, you don't have to do this. But I agree that, if you're an ally, you're the conduit of advocacy within that family then.
Yeah.
Especially if other family members are those things, you're the advocate for them, or at least you should try to be the advocate for them, especially if you don't believe in any of the things that your family members are saying.
I mean, I got a no politics rule implemented at my family's holiday gatherings because I would fucking pound on everybody. But I don't know if you can relate with this, but I feel like my white side of the family, there's obviously not this part, but there's the Islamophobia aspect and the racism towards Arabs because they don't really see you as white, they see you as Arab. Mm-hmm. So I've experienced that within my immediate family.
Sure.
And obviously we've called them out for it, and it's been fucking battle. But I don't think we've never cut them off because it was never something so insane.
Yeah, I mean,
it's one of those things where we've had conversations with them, and they've obviously stopped.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. When it comes to people who are really close to you, blood, for example, or those who you deem to be blood, it is your decision at the end of the day whether or not you want to cut those people off completely, or if you want to be the person who educates them and tries to enforce change or invoke change on these people. And in that sentiment with Cutie, I agree. I'm not gonna cut family members off. I am going to try to educate them. I've had many talks, especially during the BLM moments of COVID.
Oh my God, yeah.
I've had lots of talks with my parents about it. I've had talks with many other of my close friends about it. And although for some people, for example, my parents, I've was successful enough to educate them on why this is an issue and kind of ignite that kind of energy back into them, as far as being understanding at least of what's going on. As far as friends go, I try, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I don't necessarily think that these are people who are bad people, but if it's going to be a problem for if we hang out or if we have conversations, then I just don't want to deal with that kind of stress. And I've done what I could to educate them, and I move on.
The family part, I agree with her.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that one's black and white. Or friends that you've known for so long that it are that have been ingrained in your life.
Yeah.
I don't think that's black and white. I think you could change them. The issue I do have with what she said though is relative to the phase boys. Mm-hmm. I feel really fucking old whenever I think about phase because I feel there's this new wave of phase.
Right.
And even whenever it was phase banks or whatever the fuck, I I really wasn't aware. It was like a Call of Duty thing, right?
I don't know.
Mostly?
I don't know the history of FaZe, to be honest.
think-
But yes, I think primarily they were playing, if
shooters.
not Call of Duty, a lot of FPS
Yeah.
games. Yes.
Yeah. So and then it shifted into like the younger generation of like, you know, Jason.
Yeah, they get new members for the org and
Adapt,
everything like that.
Ronaldo, Lacey, like that realm of people. And FaZe has been under fire before for like homophobia. One of them took, or a couple of them took, I want to say Arky's Twitter account and like did a fake coming out post about it.
Yeah.
Lacey's talked about voting for Trump. Apparently Lacey has done like homophobic jokes. And then Ronaldo, I don't know anything about him, but like he seemed really pressed by this, so I'm just going to loop him into it because just because of how he's reacting.
All right,
to
fair.
But fuck.
Yeah, good streamlined thought there.
Thank you. So basically, Vanilla's chat, whenever they were talking about this, somebody brought up FaZe, and they were like, well, you hang out with people that make like these homophobic jokes. And essentially Kitty was like, well, they don't make those jokes in front of me.
Yeah, like I've told them not to, like they don't do that in front of me.
And just because I hang out with racist people or homophobic people or whatever doesn't make me
Homophobic
whatever
or racist.
they are.
Yeah.
Homophobic, racist, transphobic,
Whatever, yeah.
And the live stream is really fucking awkward. Like, I feel bad for KDB because she's like a masked lesbian. And like, this is like obviously something that's directly going against her. As well as Vanilla. Vanilla's a queer woman as well too. So it's like one of those things where you're just sitting there and like there's
nothing you can really say. You're just kind of in shock. And we kind of see that a little bit in the video as well. Katie doesn't say anything, and Vanilla looks kind of, I don't know how to say it, but she looks like kind of like I don't understand what's going on.
Because nobody really wants to call their friend out live. Like
nobody wants to do that.
Because at the end of the day, like with conversations like this, for example, these are conversations to have off stream.
Yeah, you don't need to have these on stream.
Like, hey, what you said was fucked up, like in like ridiculing somebody in front of the audience.
Yeah, because then what's the point?
Yeah.
It's not for entertainment. It's for education at that point. And you when you do it for entertainment, you lose the brevity or the severity of what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
they were Vanilla and Katie were quiet mostly throughout the entire thing. And I guess the thing that was like also rubbing people the wrong way is Cutie made them delete the VODs and the clips of what was said.
Right.
When it's like, spoiler alert, like whenever you're a streamer, especially like a popular streamer, there are people screen recording every fucking VOD you do.
Yeah.
People screen record my VODs.
Right.
Because they know I don't upload my VODs. So no matter what, that shit's going to be ingrained in the fucking history. So it's like, you like amplifying that part is going to make people
more sus of the situation.
And like react to it even harder. But like this shit reached normie TikTok.
Yeah.
So people are criticizing Cutie, which I agree for family, you shouldn't cut them off, but for friends, especially like content creator friends you met within like the last like year or so, it's like you wouldn't have that leniency for anybody else in your life if they didn't have the numbers.
Right. And I mean, let's be honest, Cuties cut people off for less. So like if we're being honest, and you know, I don't know Cutie, but from what I've seen and from what I've like observed, it just seems like if there's criticism, you're cut off. You're done for, blocked,
I mean,
whatever.
People like she was blocking her fans.
Yeah.
Like fans, I feel like, you know, when you're a content creator, obviously people form like parasocial relationships with you.
Yeah.
But I feel like you shouldn't block people for simply criticizing something you said. Because like at the end of the day, like your fans are going to disagree with you once in a while.
The thing is also like that's not how communities flourish. That's dictatorship at that point.
Yeah,
and I agree to an extent. Like as somebody with a platform, a live streaming platform, you do have to be in some ways a dictator as far as like things go. But if it's your fans that are criticizing you, that's where your finger has to be on that pulse and be like, okay, so this is what they feel. Let me address this and figure out, because otherwise you don't understand what your mistake is.
Especially if like your fan base is mostly a part of these like communities.
Yeah, these marginalized
the girls,
communities.
the gays,
Yep.
like, and I know her community isn't mostly boys. It's
Right.
the girls and the gays. So obviously they're gonna feel hurt by what she said, especially seeing
Hurt or confused or
Yeah.
both. Yeah.
So a lot of these fans were expressing like confusion, like hurt, criticism, and then like they'd like quote retweet like she blocked me.
Yeah.
And I've seen that so many times on my For You page. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, you can't be doing all of that.
Yeah, I mean, like, what constitutes a block? You know, if you're just like, I don't want to see this anymore, I don't want to hear about it, then turn off your notifications for it. But if you're gonna get criticized, I'd rather get criticized by the people who actively watch me and enjoy my content, rather than random drama slop people who come in and just try to make up shit.
Because at the end of the day, like your fans want to see you grow.
Yeah.
You know, they're disappointed with you in that moment, but like it's not like they're gonna abandon you for what you said.
Yeah, because
like,
it's weird that you're giving leniency to people who are, and I don't know the phase boys personally. I don't, so it's hard for me to be like, yeah, I mean, sometimes their rhetoric for sure is, but when you're giving more leniency to people who you've just met over the people who've supported you for a while, and who are active enjoyers of your content, that's where the like dynamic is different. Because why are you so lenient with? I just keep saying the boys because it's just because they're the forefront of this conversation.
Yeah.
Why are you so lenient with the boys, but with your fans, it's like an immediate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of you. I don't need you.
And then she said that she's not the one blocking them. Apparently, she has somebody else on her account blocking people.
Okay. Then if that's true, then you need to have a conversation with them and be like, you can't.
Which I've heard of other streamer girlies doing that.
I believe that having a like a Twitter manager or something like that.
I need to hire somebody to do that shit for me.
No, dude, you don't. All you do is you make a draft and then I look at it and I'm like, don't post that, and that's it. You're done.
I mean, even though I post like my fucking Sailor Moon shit, people are tearing me apart.
Yeah, that's true.
No matter, I could literally post like, I did a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, shit, yeah.
Like, why does it have 2,000 replies?
Yeah, there's no need for 2,000 replies on anything, really. She's viral. She went viral.
I went viral. But yeah, no, like, which is just like, so I feel like some of the fans were like expressing hurt from being blocked because it's like, okay, so you can't handle criticism.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think it was like actually her not blocking people?
What?
Do you think it was actually somebody else blocking people?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I believe either way. Mm-hmm. I believe it either way.
So obviously this caused a shitstorm for Cutie, Vanilla, and Katie.
Yeah.
So
as well as the phase boys as well.
Yeah. So Katie went live and she basically said, you know, like obviously the stream didn't go as planned. She just wanted to play games with her friends.
Yeah.
And you know, she like takes pride in her stream being a safe space. Blah 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 blah. She had a good reaction to it, I think.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because she was talking about the day before her dad like was like, you're gonna get canceled for something.
Yeah.
And she's like, whatever. And then that happened.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, she's not the one being canceled.
Well, she's like kind of looped in, unfortunately.
She's looped in, but she's not the one being canceled.
But because she wanted to do like a dating show called The Bachelorette.
That's so funny.
I know.
That would be amazing.
So, and her dad thought she's going to get canceled for that.
Nah, she would have been fine.
No, I think she's still going to do it.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I like that idea. Yeah, I mean, backtracking a little bit, it's like, you know, Cutie was saying, like, the boys don't say that around me. Like, they don't make those jokes around me. I'm like, okay, but that doesn't mean that they're not making the jokes and that they're not still having these feelings. And if you're saying that your job, you educate people, then what have you done to educate them? You know?
Right, exactly. It's like, you're like, I'm not going to cut people off because me being in their life will give them the opportunity to change.
Yeah, but like...
It's like, so what are you doing?
I mean, the implications of that, you know, are that since she's in their life, they go to her with these questions. Like, she's the liaison of...
But what
those
qualifications
groups.
Does she have? She's like I'm assuming a cis straight.
I don't
white
know.
woman.
I don't know what she is. The thing is, I don't want to I don't want to sit here and speculate like what Cutie. There's no, I don't know. You know, but she is obviously dating Ludwig. She is obviously a white woman, and that's about all I know. As far as her personally, I don't know if she has. If she's on any spectrum of the LGBTQ, and I don't want to speculate.
Yeah, it's like not our
It's
place.
just not. It's also not. It's not. It doesn't matter. Well, the thing is like giving a leeway to these people, but why? It's like, are you guys? Is it because you actually like see like, oh, these are good boys, and I feel like they just have this like kind of like boys are surrounded by each other. These straight boys are surrounded by each other. They just have that kind of like frat mentality and have that rhetoric as well. And am I doing something to kind of help that and educate them? Or are you just there because of numbers?
And you want to boost yourself
And
up.
you want to boost yourself. Because like there's no reason, if you know all of this stuff is going on, like there's no reason to actively be a part of somebody's streams. You don't have to do that. You're not missing out on anything if you're not doing that. And maybe you are, but like if you really think, I'm kind of like all over the place right now. If somebody really thinks that these people are a problem, why would you want you to be associated with that kind of content?
Especially your fans.
Yeah. Yeah. And I get like the whole, you know, these are the young bucks. I'm at the top of my game right now. And we should be collaborating because that's kind of like the dichotomy. Like these people are really big right now. I'm big. We should be working together. And that's just how content works in general.
Yeah.
But, you know, I feel like with all these people, maybe not all, a majority of of streamers at that level, they don't like really take into account like how does this affect my community?
They don't care because it's all about making money and capitalism.
Right.
I feel bad for Vanilla.
Why?
Because she got dragged into the shit.
Yeah.
You know, people were criticizing her. And, you know, she went live. She did a charity stream for the Trevor Project, and she raised about $30,000 for it.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
She matched her stream raised like about $15,000. She matched it.
Good for her. Love that.
And like she talked about it. She's like, obviously she doesn't agree with it. But then like the FaZe boys are coming after her now.
Yeah, well, the FaZe rhetoric right now, at least from what I've seen, is you're doing all of this and you're kind of not quote unquote, but like in a way, because I'm going off at my top of my head. You're basically like you're shunning us and blacklisting us from you, even though you were just over here and you were making content with us the other week or whatever.
You're like at our parties,
at our
doing
parties, at our
wanting to
things.
collab.
Yeah. And fair criticism, I think, on their side. But I think honestly, dude, how much does she really know about those boys? Right. She's new to this side of the industry. She knows that these guys are really popular and they want to work with her. I'm willing to give Vanilla benefit of the doubt that she didn't do a lot of research on these guys.
Me too.
And you know, she was shepherded into this industry by, and I don't know the history of Vanilla, but she was shepherded into the Twitch side of the industry by Cutie for the most part.
I think she was streaming before.
Was she?
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. Then I take back what I said. But I'm sorry, but like to go, but I'm saying like as far as like into these parties, into these connections, I think it's fair to say that like when her and Cutie started working together, that's kind of like when more collabs and more like parties and stuff like that was happening. And
on the Twitch side.
To
be honest, I'm like, girl, you have so much going for you on other platforms.
I'm like, yeah, dude. Honestly, Vanilla.
You don't need Twitch.
Listen, Vanilla. You don't need to be on this platform, especially right now. You do not need to be on this platform.
Get off this dog shit platform.
Literally.
Continue building your empire elsewhere. Instagram,
Literally.
TikTok, YouTube. Get off this dog shit platform.
But if you're really enjoying it, then fine, you're enjoying it. But like, it's rough right now.
You're too good for this shit.
100%.
You're too good to be dealing with the bullshit drama other people are bringing you.
Yeah, like why are you being dragged into stuff that has like that really Has nothing to do with
I know.
you.
She said, Vanilla has been nothing but nice to me. Every fucking time I've seen her. I've never met Katie. So, which is why I'm going to give Vanilla, like, the benefit of the doubt and, like, I give her nothing but my love and respect.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's fair. My thing is like also going just back to like the Phase Boys like point about Vanilla being at parties and stuff. Yeah, she was at these things and being shepherded in by Cutie to these things for the most part.
Yeah.
You know? Or if you invited her yourself, you invited her yourself. But it's fair to say that like once she started collaborating with like the bigger streamers on the platform, she was also a part of that community and part of the peer group.
People also were like, as soon as they found out she was like a Twitch frog, they were like fucking like pouncing to collab with her.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, how often do you do research on your peers? You know? How often are you watching all of their streams and like under a microscope making sure they don't do anything that you don't agree with?
Right.
It's not her fault for being invited to things and going and not like doing the. I mean, maybe it is her fault, but like you know, she just whatever. It's a ridiculous argument. Oh well, you came and you hang out with us. Okay, well I'm sure she was there, and you guys weren't being gross or homophobic. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm being homophobic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's just like. Obviously, it's not going to be their consistent 24/7 personality of being a hateful fucking person.
Yeah, because I and I'll say this, I don't think that they're hateful dudes.
I don't think so either.
I just think that they're young boys, young men. Honestly, young boy sounded weird. They're young men who are surrounded by each other and surrounded by dudes the entire time.
They're like the typical men that are like. They're terminally online, but like.
Yeah.
Men are like this normally in real life,
unfortunately. Yeah. You know, and it also depends on how you. I honestly don't like bringing up this argument because it's like kind of a cop out, and I've done it too many times. But you know, it also depends on like how they grew up. You know, me, for example, I was surrounded by marginalized groups and you know LGBTQIA plus people, women. I've been surrounded by this my entire life. So when I know better, and I've known better for a long time. I don't know how these guys grew up. I don't know what's going on, and so it's hard for me to be like they're awful people because I don't know.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I don't know them.
We don't know them. I don't know them.
I just think it's weird, in my opinion, for her to run defense for them like that because you know damn well she would not do that for any fucking other person.
I also think it was weird to run defense for them as well, especially with the rhetoric she was saying, which is like they know not to say it around me.
They don't say it around me.
I'm like, okay, but that's so what are you saying that they? So what are you saying?
It's so dumb.
Personally, for me, I would have run defense a different way if I had to run defense. Mm-hmm. She had no reason to say the Phase Boys, by the way. I feel like in that video. She had no reason to bring them up if that was the conversation that they were having about cutting people off, etc.
Yeah.
She didn't really have to bring them up, but she brought them up because maybe she felt guilty about something.
She's actively collabing with them like so fucking often, especially now during their subathon.
Yeah.
Like she's over there so often.
Yeah. The thing is, the way I would have run defense if I had to run defense on that would have been like, listen, dude, like They would say those jokes to me, and I told them like why that's not okay, and now they don't do it with me around anymore. And I'm gonna do my best to continue to educate them on that and try to make them like understand like the. That's how it should have been said.
Yeah.
I mean, in hindsight's 2020, but
I just think she needs to work on rebuilding trust with her fan base
right now, especially
and unblocking her fan base.
Yeah.
Especially because she just announced the Streamer Award nominations.
Right.
Which you can nominate us for Best Duo.
Yeah, but actually,
you know, don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, don't please.
We won't be invited anyways.
We're not going to be invited anyways. The thing is like the reason why her rhetoric is so, why people are up in arms about her rhetoric, is that. Is that she's not doing anything to like actually educate them, or at least not showing anybody what she's doing to educate them. And it's not that like the boys are saying that like that like, yeah, Cutie comes over and like we said something and she told us like why it was wrong, and we kind of have like been learning from that. It's not like they've also been defending her in that way. They're just like mad that people are mad at her for.
Yeah, they're like, Cutie's right, Vanilla's wrong, she's fake. And I'm like, why is Vanilla catching the brunt of this bullshit?
Because Vanilla's like, you guys know me, I'm not about that life, and I'm sorry, like I'm not doing that shit.
Dude, I will run defense for Vanilla. I don't give a fuck. You know what? Maybe I'm the Cutie in the situation.
Yeah, maybe.
Cutie, no, Vanilla's to me like phases.
That's crazy. That's crazy
no,
to
dude,
say.
I just feel bad. She just got fucking dragged into it.
Yeah, I just So that situation's been going on this past week, and a lot of people are obviously upset.
Yeah.
And a lot of, people
Cutie apologized.
Cutie did apologize.
But she said she's not collabing with anybody outside
the FaZe Boys, which
the
is I was
FaZe
like,
Boys.
okay.
like, okay, girl, go off.
Whatever collabs I have coming up are the last ones I'm probably gonna do. I'm like, all right,
and
dude.
It's all FaZe. And she said she's only gonna keep it to people that she's close with
Or
and
comfortable with.
communities she's trusted. It's like, how the fuck are you like trusting the FaZe community?
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I mean, it all reeks, to be honest.
And the thing is, it's just like I know, like obviously the FaZe Boys aren't that bad because they've collabed with Austin before, and their fans call him Gunk, and I think it's the funniest fucking.
It's pretty funny.
Gayunk.
Yeah.
So I don't know, dude, but it's just like.
Yeah, the whole situation is you mother effer. The cat just spilled water everywhere.
Sorry about that. My cat fucking spilled his cup of water.
Yeah. Idiot. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else to talk about with that situation? It seems kind of like cut and dry. That's what happened. That's what's going on.
What's our spark notes first, so we can't be like misconstrued?
Huh?
Our spark notes. What are our final points?
Oh, okay.
The
I was going to say, you want like a breakdown summary of everything?
No, like
we just did that.
The TLDR of what we believe.
I believe that with Cutie's rhetoric, I do agree that it's not every situation is black and white. I think especially with people who are close to you, and when you have family members especially that are anti human rights for the most part, bigots, it is upon you to like educate them, especially if you are an advocate for those kinds of people. And I'm not going to cut off my family because they have very damaging ideals.
Yeah.
But I will take it upon myself to educate them and do that. Now, I'm not saying that like everybody has to do that. It's not your responsibility. But, I understand that. I understand that point. I think that collaborating with other creators who have expressed some phobia of any kind is dangerous and should not take precedent over the community that you've built, or for whatever reason. No matter how big their numbers are, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
Not to say that like I think that that those boys are evil people. I don't think that at all. I don't know them enough to have any kind of opinion on them other than. Yeah, maybe they say some fucked up shit.
I don't think there's like no fucking redemption for them. I feel like they can change.
Yeah,
but is Cutie going to be the one to change?
But
them?
I don't think Cutie's going to be the one to do that. I think introducing more marginalized groups into that group would be how they change.
I agree.
But it's that I think that the way she handled it was just wrong.
More Twitch drama.
There's a lot of Twitch drama going on. I know everybody here who's watching this probably wants our opinion on the Emmy Mizkif situation. I'm not going to talk about it that much or at all. I will say this. It's a very horrible fucking situation. And it's, my heart goes out for Emmy, especially coming off the TwitchCon stuff. If these allegations of, abuse or misconduct within the relationship are true, because once again, we're just seeing what they have against each other. We don't know them personally like that. Well, not like that, at least. I think it's fucked,
Yeah.
I think it's gross.
Our hearts go out to Emmy.
Our hearts go out to Emmy, especially because it does. because of the allegations of especially sexual misconduct and abuse.
And we're just not gonna like clickbait.
I'm not
that
gonna.
shit.
It's just not our. It's just not our spot to talk. It's not our story. I'm not gonna sit here and like speculate who's good, who's bad, who did this, who did that. That's up to them to whatever they want to do.
So go watch her VOD.
You guys can watch her VOD. If you guys want to watch Miskiff's VOD, you can watch his VOD as well. I think that, you know, in situations like this, I mean, usually you have a side that speaks up and another side that doesn't. You have both sides speaking up now, and you can make your own opinions about it. But, you know, if the allegations of abuse are real, my heart goes out to whoever's being abused. Yeah,
more people came out against him too, so.
Yeah, but
crazy.
My personal thoughts aside, like, yeah, it's creep shit.
Yeah.
It's creep shit. And if what Miskiff is saying is like real, then like it's weird from both sides, but it just seems like a really very fucking awful relationship.
I feel bad for her.
I feel bad. But that's all we're gonna say about it, because I don't speculate. I try not to speculate when it comes to stuff like that.
But one thing we're not going to speculate on is how Ludwig is a piece of shit.
There you go. There you go.
He knows I think he is one.
No, I'm not saying anything. We all know your position on Lud.
So the Kaya Shotgate collar bullshit has been trending for like almost a month at this point, which I think is batshit crazy.
Yeah, but not anymore.
I think it's funny though, because Martin and Hamza uploaded a video where they were playing a video game and they had to shock somebody.
Yeah.
And they made like a Kaya joke, and then Hamza was like, "This is not going to be fucking relevant whenever this video is uploaded," but it was, and it was because of Ludwig.
So for those who don't know, Ludwig came out against Hassan basically and said that it is a shock collar. Yada, 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 yada. And that sparked a lot of controversy.
We probably shouldn't play the clip, huh?
I'd rather not.
Yeah. So he said that he's 99, or he's like 100% sure that it's a shock collar. After he quit streaming, he's not going to talk to 95% of the people, Hassan included. He wouldn't go to Hassan's funeral, blah, blah, blah. He said a bunch of weirdo fucking bullshit.
A lot of things, yeah.
Which is absolutely crazy.
Yep.
Considering they both were in Paris together like 2 weeks before that.
Right.
But that's besides the point. So obviously that respect everything, because it made like Cutie look like a liar.
Yeah.
Because Cutie said that it's a vibration collar, but even her fucking take was like
that he took out the prongs,
yeah, but
which doesn't make any.
There's no prongs in it.
There's no prongs.
So it like created like this like weird fucking mess, where everybody that like hated Hassan felt like vindicated because Ludwig said he's 100% sure maybe.
Yeah.
He didn't fucking see it. So then I'm assuming Hassan sent Ludwig pictures of the collar.
Why do you assume that?
Because he said he saw pictures of it.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, so I'm assuming Hassan sent it to him. And then he said that he was mistaken. He said, on my mom's life, I'm pretty sure it's a vibration collar.
Okay.
And walked it back. But then he started like speculating that maybe he was like duped, and that Hassan bought a new collar and showed him that collar.
So he doesn't believe it.
So it's just like.
So yeah, dude. My thing is like, you said it. If you really believe it, fucking believe it. Who gives a fuck? I know that there have been the right side of Twitch, the right-winger side of Twitch, the grifters and stuff like that, were saying that Ludwig was being harassed by Hassan Twitter and stuff like that, as if that's like.
His fans were harassing everybody that was fucking going against them.
Yeah, I know. The thing is like dude, it's just. How are you gonna blame? I don't know,
You're
dude.
talking out of your ass about something you don't fucking know.
Yeah.
And bringing it back up when it finally fucking died down, and then you add your like random fucking bullshit take. I don't respect Ludwig. I don't. I'm sorry. I never will. I used to respect him as a creator. I used to be like, I used to like him as a creator, but like after the last like year and a half of like how he like treated Palestine, and like I just don't respect people.
Oh, he's free Palestine now though.
Yeah, now he is. He raised a lot of money for Palestine, which is great. Now, But before he didn't want to do so because he didn't want to make some fans mad. I just don't respect people that are fence sitters. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to issues like, you know, a genocide or like, I guess the Hassan issue now too.
I guess.
But like he's like saying he doesn't give a fuck about him. Essentially, like if he died, he want to go to his funeral. I think that's such an insane thing to say about somebody, especially when your girlfriend has a fucking podcast with that.
Is friends with him and has a podcast with him and like is actively a part of his life.
Granted, it's just like obviously with streamers, like what you see on screen isn't
the truth.
Reality,
right?
With a lot of things,
right?
Like we don't fucking talk whenever we're not on camera together.
Yeah, I don't fucking like her at all.
I couldn't even say that with a straight face, and he said it with the straightest fucking face.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the Ludwig in our relationship, in our friendship, for sure. Dude, yeah, I mean, it's like, okay, like if you made a mistake, just say you made a mistake. Like, why did you go like, I could have been duped, I could have done this, I could have, like, why would you say all that?
It's like, boy.
Like, dude, also, why does your opinion fucking matter on this situation?
I mean, to be honest, like, why the fuck do any of our opinions matter?
I agree, actually.
Like whenever, like the.
I agree, 100%. I agree.
Whenever the misgift shit happened, people are coming in the chat asking for my opinion.
Like, why do I give a fuck?
Why does what I say matter about it? Focus on what the fuck they have to say. I don't have any relation to OTK.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I mean, in general, who gives a fuck about what we have to say?
I did like one collab with Miskiff years ago.
Yeah.
And then
you look like him, kind of.
I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't want anybody saying I look like him because everyone's like, oh, he's such an ugly motherfucker. And then in the same sense, like, oh, you look like Miskiff.
Rude.
They see a bitch with thick eyebrows and blue eyes.
Yeah.
Big blue eyes. The Simpaku blue eyes.
Yeah.
And then they just can't differentiate between us.
Yeah.
Just like true. Bitches, they see I have like big cheeks and thick eyebrows. Sabrina Carpenter. He hates it. He hates
You do not look like Sabrina Carpenter.
He hates it.
You maybe have the same cheeks, but that's it. She has a whole different nose, dude. Just like one of those like dragon noses.
Dragon nose is crazy. I don't even know what kind of fucking nose I have.
Brown one.
You think so?
Yeah.
Cause like, I do have my dad's nose.
Okay.
No, because my mom has a big nose.
Hell yeah, Polish.
Yeah, but my dad has like this.
Regardless, dude. Fucking regardless, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit, dude?
Our opinion should not be the basis of how you fucking formulate an opinion, which is exactly like what the entire fucking internet needs to learn.
Yeah, dude. The opinions that we present and the opinions that that anybody presents should be taken as like, okay, so this is how that person sees it. This is something that I believe in as well, or what?
Just know that our opinions are the better ones.
No. That's crazy. That's crazy. No, I don't believe that at all. I've definitely had some opinions that are not, I don't remember off the top of my head, but I've definitely had opinions that were not like, that should not be listened to. You know? Like,
me?
don't pay your taxes. Like, that's an opinion, I feel like.
Me? Personally, I think all my opinions are perfect.
Yeah. So anyways, Ludwig went, he backtracked essentially and just said that he was wrong, I guess. But literally, I was wrong, I guess. I have no idea.
On my mom's life, I'm pretty sure it's a vibrate collar.
Yeah. But like, you know, dude, it's just like, you are farming it though.
Because he said he got his opinion from his fucking TikTok For You page. So it's like, okay, so clearly.
So he's the problem.
So it's like your TikTok For You page is obviously catering towards like the right wing.
Yeah. You like the Asmund and the text.
The crazy thing is like, he can literally text Hassan and ask.
Dude, it's not like he has his number. And that's the problem I have with a lot of these people. They all have each other's phone number. But instead of like asking them what the deal is for real, they just skip that step and post their thoughts on it.
All they were dealing with fucking 30-year-old people that act like goddamn high schoolers.
Yeah.
We are back into fucking high school where it's all clicky and bullshit. They can't communicate. They fuck everybody that goes live on Twitch, and they get fucking emotionally stunted whenever at the ages they start streaming.
Yeah.
I'm so dead ass.
No, I agree.
Some people, they've stunted themselves fucking even before they started streaming. Because there's no like emotional intelligence. There's no communication skills. If you really have an issue with somebody, especially somebody like you have access to, text them.
Yeah, and you also like don't need to share your opinions.
Right.
And I've said this to everybody. I've said this to anybody and everybody. I've said it to you. Sometimes you just don't need to share your opinion.
Yeah, and he's right.
And I'm right. The thing is, too, like, it's like, actually, I have no idea what I'm going to say. I'm just going to keep stuttering, and I have no idea what I'm going to say.
The only reason why I gave my opinion on the Kaya collar thing is because I somehow got fucking dragged into it by people.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like, I know Hassan, I know Kaya, and I've seen the collar.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Yeah, I think dude, I get the thing in my head that I want to say, and I keep forgetting, so never mind. It'll come back to me. No, it's gone. Yeah. Actually, the thing is like, why is it so hard for these people to just say, I don't know. I don't have enough information.
Because Hassan hate is popular, and it's going to get them numbers.
Yeah.
People care more about
even not with the Hassan hate, just in general, just to be like, I don't know, I don't have the answer. When people come up to me like in my chats and ask me a question, I'm like, I don't know, I don't have a good answer.
Can I do a what was me bit? Not even a bit, just like a what was me complaint. I see like people like complaining about how bad Twitch is now and whatever. And in my head, I'm like, nobody gives a fuck about like the harassment I've faced on the platform the last fucking year and a half.
Unlawful.
Our wrongful ban where we are blatantly targeted.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck about that because we don't have the numbers to have worth to them.
And that's kind of how it is on the platform in general, is that if you don't have the numbers, you can get assaulted and it seemingly is okay.
And the thing is, like, even when you bring up the harassment towards like Twitch,
there's nothing they can do.
Itself,
or there's something that they don't want to claim anything.
In my head, what they do is they look at who makes them the most money, and if the harasser's making more money for the platform, it's like there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, dude.
You know? But in my head, I'm like seeing all these people like talk about how much they hate Twitch or whatever. I'm like, where were you last year?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Is it because supporting Palestine is cool now?
Benefit of the doubt, like I will say, is people just are always in their own bubble, so they don't know everything that's going on.
They know, dude.
But they know. And the thing
know.
is like them saying that's all bad. Who benefit of the doubt? Maybe this was like the last straw for them, but like that's still kind of
even
like,
then they didn't say shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on a lighter note, there's some bullshit.
I mean, is there anything else? Like I feel like there's more shit. I mean, there's I don't know, dude. There's a lot of shit going on.
There's like the leftist bullshit Twitch drama.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it either, but it's just like
I don't want to talk about that.
TLDR, I somehow got fucking dragged into it. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. The only person I care about in this scenario is VO.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, there you go.
On a lighter note, there's fucking TikTok drama.
Okay, let's hear it. What's going on? There's drama everywhere now.
At the expense of nobody, thank God.
Okay, well that's good.
So Somber is an up-and-coming artist. He's famous on TikTok because his song went viral on TikTok. So he just released his first album, and obviously he's on tour with it. And a lady went to his concert, and she posted this video talking about her experience at his concert. Have I seen it? No.
Hi guys, good morning, welcome back. This is going to be a little different than my typical content, but I had one of the worst experiences of my life this weekend, and it feels like a disservice to the public to not share it, so here we go.
Well, thank you.
I went to go see Somber Sunday night at the Anthem in DC. If you don't know who Somber is, he's a 20-year-old artist. He blew up online, I think on TikTok. He has a lot of hits. I like a lot of his music, a lot of my age.
It's crazy how she literally just said exactly what I fucking said.
What?
In her intro of Somber.
Oh, really? Okay, hell yeah.
was really excited to go see him. I don't really go to concerts that often unless I really love an artist. I was so excited to see this performance. By far, genuinely the worst concert I've ever been to in my life for a multitude of reasons. But I'm going to explain to you why, if you're over the age of 16, you should not spend your money on a somber concert. Let me walk you through my evening. We get in line, it's pouring down rain, the line's like a mile and a half long. That's all cool. Sold out show, Mother Nature, I don't care. We're waiting in line, and there's a group in front of us of like 4 teenage girls and their dad. And I wasn't scanning the entire line, I was trying not to get rained on, but I was just like, that's really sweet. They must be big somber fans, so that their dad brought them to the show. That was red flag number 1. I'd say a pink flag, right? That was just whatever. First big red flag, we get to the door, the guy checks my ID. I'm 25 years old, mind you, so is my boyfriend. The guy looks at my ID, starts quizzing me like it's a fake. He's like, what's your zip code? Looking me up and down. I genuinely was like, what? I say back to him like, oh my gosh, I'm actually so flattered. Like, thank you. He chuckles a little bit and at that point gives me a wristband. And I was like, thanks. What? Like, sorry, I feel like I look like I'm in my mid-20s and my boyfriend sure as hell does. My boyfriend behind me gets quizzed the same way. Like, what's your zip code? Where were you? Crazy. Get inside and immediately I clock why I got checked on my ID.
So for
Okay, but that could
context-
just be a venue thing, though.
Yeah, for context, Somber is 20 years old. He just turned 20.
Yeah.
So he's like very young. Very, very
Her
young.
first red flag didn't make any sense. It was a red flag. There was 2 14-year-old girls and their dad to a concert.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a red flag.
It's like, girl, like,
Go to more concerts.
yeah.
There was literally, we went to Let Live, and there was like a 40-year-old dude and his
His little son.
dude. Like yeah, and they were at the rail.
So cute. And like, the dad was like protecting him behind him.
Yeah.
So cute. My mom used to go to concerts with me all the time whenever I was that young too.
Yeah, dude. Like that's not a red flag. That's just whatever.
And it's just like, obviously, like he's really young. I will agree with that. So his fan base is going to inherently be younger than the average person.
Sure, I agree.
But like, I don't think that should be a red flag.
Middle school dance I've ever been since I was in middle school at a dance. The only adults in the room were the parents and then my boyfriend and I. It was thousands upon thousands of tweens running around like they were at a middle school dance. Immediately I'm pissed off. And these kids are plowing through, like, mind you, they've never been to a bar before. They don't know how to contain personal space. If they were adults, fights would have happened, fists would have been thrown, but they were just plowing through, checking shoulders, spilling drinks. Like, it was genuinely a nightmare. I'm like, you know what? Let's just get a beer. Let's just hang out until the show starts. I'm still gonna enjoy the music, right? I still really love his songs. Cool. We go get a beer. In that hour and a half we're waiting for the show to start, we're probably in the background of 5,000 Instagram pictures. That's not an exaggeration. I mean, every single angle around us at any given time, it's Canon G7Xs and iPhones, and it's just like, oh my god, it was an Instagram fest.
Okay, so
Why is she so mad at this?
Why are you so? Adults do that too, though.
I know.
In there. But alas, the lights dim. The opener comes on stage. We go, oh, yeah, we get to enjoy some music. The opener for Somber, bless her heart.
Does she
I know
think it's
really
like the
hard to sing to her
orchestra?
people that do not know any of your songs. She sucked. She was so bad. I was like, this is what it must have felt like for my parents when I was watching like Disney Channel in like 2007, and I thought it was like peak music.
Who is
and
this
they're
opener?
Suffering through it. It was
I don't
genuinely
know.
painful. The music was so
Not
bad.
important.
She was a terrible performer. She kind of looked like when you're pretending to sing in your bedroom in the mirror. She was doing like that, but on stage. Example, the corners of the stage, she would just walk back and forth. That's cool, that's fine. Every time she would get to the corner of a stage, she would pretend like someone
She's like talking shit like how I would to my friends.
Yeah.
These are like inside thoughts.
was waving at her in the crowd just to do this. Every single time, I'm not even exaggerating. I think she might have wanted a photo.
So maybe she's a new artist and she's learning how to have stage presence. The thing is like you can be a musician and not have any stage presence, and you have to learn how to do
Yeah.
that. You know, it's like I personally, if I saw that, I still would have ripped on her as well.
Yeah.
But like,
I would have too, but it's just
but like you know, if it's a new artist,
here's the reasons why you shouldn't go to a Somber concert.
like the openers for the first one, they weren't bad.
Ella Live.
Yeah, the first opener, they weren't bad. I was just like, oh, okay, they're an amateur new band.
Yeah, and then he was like the photographer or some shit.
And then he did photography for them as
I was like,
well.
what the hell?
I was like stoked. I was like, hell yeah, dude. Double up on the pay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Sick.
The only good opener, in my opinion, at Let Live was the beauty school drop mate.
I really liked them.
They were so good.
I really liked them.
I thought they were giving such British vibes, but then they were like
They were,
fucking
yeah,
American.
they're from California. Beauty School Dropout.
Love
yeah,
them.
dude.
They were so good.
They did really
I
good.
started listening to them, to be honest. I
Did
was
you?
like, yeah.
Yeah, they had really good songs. I really enjoyed them a lot.
Me too. I was like, shit.
We never talked about that.
I know.
Yeah, I enjoyed Beauty School Dropout a lot.
I think we were more so to focus on our fucking injury.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You guys can't see it. I'm fucked up right here. I have a bruise right there. Yeah. I really like Beauty. They had really good. They were really good.
Great stage presence, catchy songs.
They were fun. The lead singer definitely was like a rock star.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah,
Loved
dude.
it.
Leather, skinny. I was like, okay, dude.
cropped shirt,
Yeah, I
mullet,
loved
curly
that
mullet.
shit. Loved that shit.
Just not out of breath at all. Then the second the song ends and she would talk to the crowd, she would do that fake, like, well, how's everyone doing tonight? It was like, you're not out of breath at all. You're just trying to sound like a superstar. Whatever, still not somber. I'll wait for my guy, right? Cut to me.
Wouldn't a superstar have really good breath control and not be out of breath? If you want to get technical.
If it would have been what?
if a professional superstar, wouldn't they not be out of breath after singing?
Yeah, if they did the right training.
Because she's saying, yeah, like she's trying to sound like a superstar out of breath.
No.
It'd be the contrary.
Maybe that's just the style of her music.
Stage. I'm excited. I'm thrilled. I'm like, oh, finally. I'm going to enjoy myself, right? First 2 minutes he's on stage, he makes a 6-7 joke. I'm not even kidding you. And all the tweens.
He made a 6'7" joke.
Oh, okay.
He's 6'7". Like, actually, he's 6'7".
Oh, yeah. It's a good joke. Also, he's 20 years old.
Yeah,
he's Gen Z, dude.
He's a baby.
He's well within his right to make that joke.
He's literally a baby.
Ew, he made a 6'7" joke. You're grow up, I guess.
I know.
Or grow down.
Of nightmare fuel. Again, though. Hopefully little me was like, you know what, this sucks, but at least I'll hear my favorite music live, right? Like, this is going to be so fun. I left early. I didn't even hear my favorite music. He proceeds to make a bunch of niche meme references for like the 12 to 16-year-old age range group. And I only understand them because I'm
She's acting like she's so old. She's 25. She's literally a fucking Zoomer. She's young as hell.
Yeah, dude. And also, me personally, if the artist was making like references, like Gen Z references, I'd be like, oh, thank God.
I know.
I'd be like, thank God. And the reason, because I'm like, I don't understand that, but I feel like now I understand it. Thank you for putting me into the loop.
Every other adult in the room, including my boyfriend, is like, why is he speaking in tongue? Like, what is he saying right now?
I would have also had that thought too.
It was like brain rot on stage. And it was like, this is really killing the vibe a little bit. Just play the fucking song. Yeah, he did the exact opposite of that. About 30 minutes in, he cuts all the music and he's like, we're now going to have the somber dating show. Raise your hand and come on up on stage if you want to call your toxic.
That's weird. That's weird.
He like brings people on stage and then they like reconcile or some bullshit.
To reconcile?
Like with like their exes or some shit.
Okay.
And they're like high schoolers. Why did it fucking...
Okay.
All the tweens. We then proceeded to watch 3 tweens go on stage and call their ass. And then Somber's on the mic like, clock it, bro, clock it, bro. Oh, chill out, bro, chill out, bro. I've never had such secondhand embarrassment for someone and felt such a deep cringe. Like, you know, if you see like something cringe online, you can just like exit out or something, right? I'm sitting there, I was like, wow, I paid money to see this. Like, I paid money to suffer through that. It just got worse. It just kept getting worse the more it went on. He would make like super niche references to like 13-year-olds, but then he would also say like super vulgar stuff about like getting his dick sucked. And it was like, so you know your audience is clearly 13, yet here you are. Okay. There was a moment
I do have a problem with that,
where
actually.
he literally just randomly went.
I do have a problem with that.
Yeah. My
But
mom,
if you're like, yeah, dude, I have a problem with that.
my mom used to get really mad whenever we'd see All Time Low because like she's like they know like all their audience are like teen girls and Jack Bearcats up there talking like sucking dick or getting
Well,
his
you know,
dick sucked
I
and
mean, you know, well, you know what happened with Jack Bearcat, so I mean,
that was her biggest issue with All Time Low.
well, I feel like at this point, like you know
Yeah.
your audience, or even benefit of the doubt didn't know your audience when you did the dating show thing.
They're all high
You
schoolers.
definitely would have known by then,
Yeah.
like, okay.
And you hear the arena of 13, 14, 15-year-old girls start barking, and then immediately followed up with, yeah,
That's
daddy.
gross.
All of that, and he wasn't even a good performer. Genuinely, it sounded bad. Like he said he had...
That's the gist of it, okay?
Okay.
And Somber, being the terminally online motherfucker he is,
Yeah.
posted a response.
I was chronically online, but it's just come to my attention that there's a TikTok drama going around because a 25-year-old attended my concert and was basically complaining that there were too many tweens there. I was making too many brain rot jokes, and she just thought it was a cringe concert. And also she was body shaming me, and it's kind of started a massive body shaming hate train directed towards me on a lot of videos of me on the internet right now, which is... I totally respect people having opinions, but I am a 20-year-old artist, freshly 20. And if you're 25 years old and you're going to come to my concert and not expect people younger than you to be there when I, the artist, am 5 years younger than you, it's just a skill issue.
Okay.
I mean, also, like, the jokes thing, like, you had to have known about my online presence before coming to my concert. I mean, anyone who knows me knows I've never uttered a serious word in my life. And also, I make jokes for 5 minutes of the concert, and the rest is music. Like, live a little, enjoy life. Every age, sex, sexuality, gender, race, everyone is welcome at my concert, and I mean everyone. You guys need to find problematic people to hate on because I am just existing. Also, I'm just going to give a quick tutorial. Also, I just remembered that I had a fever and bronchitis at the show she went to, but the show goes on. I will not cancel unless I'm on my deathbed.
Okay.
So that was his response.
A very Gen Z response there.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
Not the body shaming thing. Not hit me with the body shame. That's crazy.
I think she was like calling him like super skinny and shit.
Oh,
like
I mean,
that.
but you like his music and you went to go see him live, but you don't know anything about him. I feel like, and tell me if I'm wrong. There's a point. There's a point where you like decide you want to go to a concert, right? Mm-hmm. When you want to see them live. There's liking the music.
Yeah.
And then there's liking the band, and then there's liking, like finding like somebody in particular you like in the band, and then there's researching the band, and then there's, oh, they're in my town, let's go see them.
At this point in my life,
Yeah.
if I like the music, like I don't really have emotional connections to the artist anymore. For example, I love Artemis. I don't give a fuck about him.
Right.
But
What I'm saying
but
is,
she's also 25, so she's in that like era where she's like,
maybe I was wrong then. What I meant to say was the line is like,
you
that
mean
whole middle part is like, okay, I like the music, and then you still want to, when you like Artemis, for example, it's not like you liked him and then you're like, I'm gonna go see him. It's like you liked him and then you saw content with him, you saw his face,
yeah.
and you knew about him, and then you were like, okay, I'm gonna go see his concert. You know, I feel like that's kind of just the normal trajectory for anybody. It's weird to say that like I listen and then I go see the concert.
Especially these like TikTok, like these artists that are like popular on TikTok.
You see them on TikTok.
Yeah, and like, she's like super young. She's a Zoomer.
Yeah, she's 25.
There's like that divide between like me and her.
Right. But even so, but at 25, you were doing that whole timeline.
25. How many years ago was that?
Well,
3 years ago.
3.
Almost 4. 2022. Yeah, like for me, I will say like I feel like I stopped like investing myself into music like that.
Yeah, okay, I get that.
You know, like there's like the bands I still like Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
It's like all the old school bands I loved from whenever I was like obsessed like that in like my teens have progressed. But like new people I find, I'm just like, they're cool. I want to see them.
Yeah.
You get me?
I do get you. My issue with Somber's apology is that like, okay, so you do know your audience is younger. You know that. You say that because like you're a new artist, you're freshly 20, so you know your audience is going to be within that teen tween range.
Yeah.
You still don't have to make dick sucking jokes, even if your content was something about that.
Or
you
making
don't need
your
to do
fans
that.
bark at the concert.
If you're you can't stop people from barking.
But why is he making?
But why are you making them do that?
It's funny because like, whenever I was a teenager, like I threw a bra on stage for Jack Barracat.
Yeah.
Made my mom so mad.
I can't believe you did that with those fucking heavies out. Are you kidding me, dude?
No, I brought
knock somebody out. Oh, you brought your own bra
to throw.
That's so bad, dude.
Because I didn't want to take mine off.
That's so crazy. Let me just pick out one of my favorite bras. I'm gonna give that to him.
And I put my Twitter in the cups.
Oh God. Oh my God.
I was a crazy teenager.
Did it work?
No, he didn't groom me.
But that's the thing we're saying is like, even if he's like a new artist and is like still trying to figure out how to interact with the crowd, the understanding of like, okay, my people who are here are definitely within a weird age range. I don't need to be making dick sucking jokes.
He can limit himself.
You can limit yourself. You could still do the fucking tween dating show thing that you were doing, and that's fine. But you like you don't have to be sexual about it.
Yeah, those are good TikTok clips.
Huh?
Those are good TikTok clips.
Yeah, like whatever.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna shit on you for having an interactive show. Good, but like you don't need to like.
You don't need the dick sucking jokes.
You don't need the dick sucking jokes. Like that's weird. But I also do think it's weird that her as a 25-year-old has had all these issues with like him. I'm like, if you hate,
it's a girl, have fun.
Like just drink more then.
Yeah.
You get a drink. You're with your boyfriend. Just you guys can like laugh together about this shit and then like listen to the music. But also like, yeah, I think I would feel cringe as well if like I was there and then like there was a bunch of tweens and they were like making like dick sucking jokes. I'd be like, what are you doing?
I love Somber's music.
Yeah.
But I know my place as a bitch that's pushing 30. I'm like, I don't need to be around that.
Yeah.
Which is why I haven't gone to see Somber, because I'm like, I'm going to be an outlier and I don't care about him that.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't need to see him.
Yeah.
You know? I get it.
It's like
you know.
And you know, I was listening to Somber whenever I crashed on the Lime scooter.
Deserved.
Twice.
Deserved. Both times you're listening to Somber?
Yes. Twice.
Oh boy, dude.
Fuck him, bro. You know what? I have beef with that motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I think a lot of her points were valid, but I think also it was just kind of like
it's like, girl, have fun.
it's like bad faith posting.
Yeah.
Like, if you had a bad time at the concert, you didn't even make a TikTok about it and be like, you guys shouldn't see this. Because who's the video for? Oh, they're 25-year-olds?
I mean, there's like somber hate because they think he's cringe.
Yeah, well, he's 20 years old.
I know.
Of course he's fucking cringe. What do you expect? You knew going into the concert he was like 20 years old.
Yeah,
She
but it's
did.
like, but it's like, as a 25-year-old, you're literally no different.
Why? Because you have a job and a boyfriend, you're different?
Yeah, it's like, you're like, I'm like, you're not that old. You're young.
Yeah. You're not that different from him, dude.
You're in the same generation as him.
So TLDR, weird jokes at a concert where you know your fan base is definitely younger.
Yeah.
Is weird. But being upset at a concert because there's the demographic that enjoys it is not your demographic. Isn't that kind of the point of music? Is like you all find common ground within one
Not
thing.
to that bitch, apparently.
No, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Her saying she lost it when she's like, it was a red flag. There was two 14-year-old girls and their dad.
It's like, what the fuck?
It's like, how's that a red flag?
It's like you go to a big time Rush concert and you fucking see.
I love seeing that shit. I love when like a dad or like a mom goes with like their kids to a concert.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
I'm like, damn, I wish my parents let me do that.
Yeah.
I wanted to see the All American Rejects so bad.
I
when
barely
was
went to.
fucking
I
12 years old.
didn't even go to concerts really when I was younger. I didn't start going to concerts until I was in college.
My dad wouldn't let me go to concerts unless my mom went with me, so she'd go to every fucking concert with
Yeah,
me.
yeah. I never did that. You know, the only concerts I saw were like shit that like my mom liked, like Il Divo and shit, orchestra stuff,
And my mom would come to like,
Broadway shows.
she'd come to like Fall Out Boy. I saw Let Live with her for the first time, and I was like, dude, this bitch is never gonna go to another concert with me ever again.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you saw their crowds.
I loved it. They were great. They were like pretty chill, honestly.
I think they were like warned.
Huh?
I think they were warned before the show.
Who?
Like,
Oh,
Let Live.
them?
Because
Yeah,
during
they didn't go that
during-
crazy.
During the last song, they usually go into the crowd and like they usually throw the garbage. Like they usually go crazy.
I hate when venues do that.
I know. It's like, let me experience it the way I should have been able to.
I hate when venues limit what artists do, and I get for safety reasons. I get it and I respect it. But for the artist, whoever's doing the booking, I feel like should have been like, nah, we get crazy. Like, are you able to accommodate that?
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways, we're still on a government shutdown, I think, at this point.
Yeah. At this point,
And
government
big
shutdown.
old Donald Trump,
And today was a day where
DJ.
like,
DJT.
DJT. If the government shutdown didn't end, EBT benefits for certain states, some like I'm not
Would be
sure,
halted or
will be halted until further notice because they didn't make the payment. So obviously people are going to be directly affected even more now because they can't fucking agree on a goddamn budget. But we have the budget to demolish the east wing of the White House. To
Yeah,
build
ridiculous.
A fucking ballroom.
like what for, dude? Demolish the East Wing for a ballroom is crazy.
It's like what? Like what the fuck do they need a ballroom?
Or is our
for?
government really not doing anything that they don't need the East Wing for shit?
It's like,
Why do you need a ballroom at the White
and I
House?
feel like the White House is so big that like they can make a ballroom. Isn't there already like an event?
I feel like
space
there
there
is an event space there.
The hell?
You're
Fucking
telling
stupid.
me in the 250 years that we've had. Well, I don't know when the White House actually. When was the White House built?
That's a great question. I'm gonna use my phone.
And I'm sure, and you know, there's been plenty of changes in the White House, but adding a ballroom when the government's in a shutdown is so fucking crazy. A ballroom of all things.
When was the
This
White
bitch ain't dancing. You think this bent over fuck is dancing?
going through his heart failure?
Needs a fucking whole.
October 13th, 1792.
Okay. So like that's what 30, 20 years?
1776.
Yeah, so
Plus-
they're about 30 years.
Yeah.
Roughly 30 years
So where
after
the fuck
this.
were they governing?
Who knows? Random buildings, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Dude.
It was just, dude, like a ballroom. So what? You gonna host Dancing with the Stars there or some shit? like get the Irwin kid out there to dance. Like, what are you
Let
trying
me
to do?
Google. Is there an event space at the White House?
Of course there is. Where do you think they hold the what's that shit called? Where the president has like that like giant party of people, like an Oscars award show thing.
So, yes. So the East Room was the biggest thing they had for functions.
So he just tore it down to remodel it,
To
essentially?
build bigger. So it's like the White House has event space, including an East Room for smaller functions, and a new larger ballroom is currently under construction in place of the East Wing to replace the temporary
That's the
tents
now thing.
often used for large events. The existing East Room can seat up to 200 people, while the new ballroom is projected to have a 650-person capacity.
You don't need that many people at the White House.
Hey now, Raff. There's
Hey
so
now.
many.
Hey now.
You're an all-star.
Dude, it's just bad timing. So stupid.
Dude, Trump is a fucking moron.
Zoran, I fuck him. Zoran Mamdani. I keep saying his name wrong. Zoran Mamdani.
Dude, he has charisma.
Love that guy.
I love him too. We're
Love
moving
that
to
guy.
New York.
Honestly,
We should move to New York.
have even more of a struggle there than we do here.
Dude, no, I feel like why do you get so scared of me? I've never hurt you before. Damn.
Abuses, man. You can put that on Reddit.
Oh my God.
Hits me, that's why I stick around. You can put that on Reddit.
You know what's crazy?
Huh.
Like during our handcuff stream together, you said that so many times. I'm shocked it wasn't clipped.
Me too. I think the thing is like they do not want me. These haters, they don't want me. And that's fine. I get it.
Thank
But, like,
God. I'm glad.
Thank God, but like they don't want me, dude.
Because it's just like, and then they're like, oh, because literally could be like a cycle for them because it could be like she abused him into.
Yeah, do you imagine that fan edit where it's just you like making me flinch and shit?
Every fucking, like literally I could just like do nothing. He flinches.
It's true.
What were we talking about?
Mamdani,
Oh,
New York.
we can move to New York.
Yeah.
We can apply for the affordable housing lottery.
Mm-hmm. Don't you have to be a resident of New York to apply for that?
We can get our residency.
A residency in New York, like we're doctors or some shit.
And my friend got it. A couple of my friends got it. $800 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment in fucking downtown Brooklyn.
Ugh, dream.
How
Dream.
amazing!
Who
would
knows?
that
Maybe
be?
in my 40s I'll move to New York, live out there for a little bit.
You know, I had the same goal too, which is
What,
really weird.
40?
Like 35, 40.
I don't know. It just depends. I love it here, but like,
New York.
why
would
not?
be-
I'm not dating anyone. I'm not like beholden. So
Right.
if I want to move, fuck it.
Right.
Maybe we'll see what happens.
New
Um,
York.
Well, why did I bring up Mamdani? Mamdani looks looking pretty good for Mamdani right now. I think the early elections are happening right now, and I think this is the one that's going to make him mayor this election. I think the mayoral elections was the first one where the prelims, where it was like you get the votes and then you run for mayor. And now I think this is
This
the
is the
official.
legit shit.
This is the official running for mayor.
Early
So it's going to be
voting
interesting to see if Mamdani wins. It's gonna change a lot.
Should we place a bet like in the crypto gambling?
You guys can do if you guys go to Call Sheet,
we should become crypto gamblers and. Like,
but we
place
have
a
to
bet.
have crypto to gamble crypto.
We buy crypto.
It's so expensive.
I don't know how to buy that shit.
You have to. I don't know how to do it either, and I'm not gonna teach anybody on this platform how to buy crypto.
Ew.
What? That's your hair. Ew. That shit's long. Is there anything else to talk about? I mean, like honestly, this week has been a fucking nightmare for the purple platform.
Ew, don't call it that.
The purple platform. I used to
Ew.
bleed purple. Shut up, dude.
I used to bleed purple, now I bleed red.
Shut up, dude.
Anyways.
Shut the fuck up. I used to bleed purple. Ugh. I hate when people fucking say that shit.
Question.
Reminds me of high school because my colors were purple and gold.
Guess what
we
mine
used to
were.
bleed purple and
Guess
gold.
what mine were? Guess what mine
Purple
were?
and gold.
No.
Orange and blue.
Close.
So blue is right.
No.
Orange is right. Orange and green. Orange and pink. Orange and yellow. Orange and fuchsia. Orange and red. Orange and... What color have I not said?
Black.
Orange and black?
Yeah, isn't that
Tiger.
sick?
What was your mascot?
Pioneer.
Ours was tigers.
Pioneer.
Pioneer. Crazy.
Fucking dumb.
Pioneers. What were you gonna say? You like did this thing where you're like,
What if we just upload our pumpkin carving stream to Patreon?
yeah. Be the best way to do it, I think.
Okay. Guys. I don't know.
Do it. You want to sign out? Do the sign out.
I got shy. I don't know.
Dude, do the sign out. That's going to wrap it up for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the podcast. If you guys would like to support us, Patreon is the way to do it. Head over to the Patreon. Look at all these patrons who are supporting us and have been supporting us for a while. Thank you guys so much. We love our patrons. You get access to the Discord. You get extra content. You get some extra, just in general, things. If we ever do live shows or private live shows, you guys get first priority, and you guys get... If we ever do a IRL again live show, you guys will get priority on tickets and stuff like that. But you know,
oh hell no, that shit's never happening.
That's never fucking happening. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you got to this part of the video, comment down below your high school colors, since we talked about it at the end there. Mm-hmm. Tell us what your high school mascot colors were.
Yes.
Let's see how fucked your high school was.
Yes.
Don't give me the name of your high school. Just tell me what the colors are.
They're going to be able to figure out my high school because of the colors and the fucking
Yeah,
mascot.
but what do they not know about you already? And also, they won't. They won't. Believe me, they won't.
True.
You know how many pioneers are out there?
They know where I'm from.
Yeah, but you know how many fucking... They might get you because of orange and black. That's what's crazy.
To be honest, though, somebody has been trying to dox me, and they've been tweeting my yearbook picture. I'm like, stop fucking posting my
so
senior
funny.
picture.
It's so funny. That's so funny. All right, guys, thank you again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.